Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm doing a flight for National Geographic. This flight's going to take off here in the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. And it's going to involve me flying out to the southwest down the island chain a little bit, about 34 nautical miles from here, and I'm landing in an area where there's grizzly bears, and they want me to take photographs of the grizzly bears, and then I'm gonna fly up north, and I'm gonna do a landing there along the shore. They also want some photographs on the north shore there, on that little coast. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this flight. And I have the Zenith CH701, and as you can see back here, I got some supplies and stuff back here, camera and things like that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get the plane started and get in the air and get headed over there and get the photographs. Okay, let's turn the battery on. Won't need panel lights. We can turn our nav lights on, strobe lights, everything there. Fuel pump switch, let's turn that on, and let's let the Garmin boot up. Okay, and fuel selector, I'm going to leave it on right because there's no passenger right here on the right seat. This is a solo flight, so you know I'm going to burn the right tank first because that's where most of my fuel is at, to keep the plane level and better stabilized. Okay, so let's go to enter here. Enter. It's searching now for acquiring satellites, so it should be done shortly. Let's go ahead and do like this. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get the plane started. Alright, and all I need to do now is turn the key and everything else should be good to go. My pocket brakes already wasn't set, now it's set. Okay, let's start it up. So here you go, you can see it right here. Let's zoom out a little bit first. And there you can see it there. Alright, this is Cold Bay. That's the airport I'm at right now. This is the area here.
Wind 150 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 1,400 feet broken. Temperature 12C, 2.10C.
Get the altimeter set.
Papa Alpha Charlie Delta automated weather observation 1900 Zulu. Wind 150 at Niner. Visibility 10.
Okay, so now let's announce our taxi here. First of all, the runway. Now, let's see if I can get a little look here. We're going to have to go to the drone cam, and let's take a look to make sure I know which runway I want to take off on. 15 and 33 here. And there is another runway. There's a couple of runways here. Let's see. There's one there. I thought there was two. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there is right here. Look. Okay, that's 8. And I guess another one down there. Let's check it out. Okay, this is 26. 26 at 8, and then I have the other ones, 33 and 15. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to decide which way I want to take off here. So let's go ahead and select runway, and I think I'm going to use 33. No, let's use 15.
Papa Alpha Charlie Delta Traffic Golf Charlie Tango 1022 is taxiing to runway 15.
Okay. Started up. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my fuel pump off. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and start taxiing. So 15 is going to be down on this end right here. But what I'm going to do, this is a STOL aircraft. I might be able to just take off right here. Oh, we might need a little bit more room, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, though. I mean, honestly, the plane could probably take off right there, but I'm going to go down just a little bit here. And we can announce our takeoff. Right here, depart straight out.
Papa Alpha Charlie Delta Traffic Golf Charlie Tango 1022, taking off runway tree departing straight out.
Alright. Head on out now. By the time I get to where I turn in for the taxiway, this plane will be there. Look at that. You don't need all of that room, just in case something were to go wrong. Okay. We're up. Look at this rate of climb.
Anchorage Center Golf Charlie Tango 1022 is type 1 miles south of Papa Alpha Charlie Delta.
There's 9 knot winds, so
request flight following.
not too bad, but a little bit.
Golf Charlie Tango 1022 Anchorage Center. Squawk 7232.
Squawk
We're gonna get to about maybe 2,000 feet, 2,500 maybe.
022 radar contact 1 mile south of Papa Alpha Charlie Delta 1,600 feet. Altimeter 29.67.
And I'm gonna cut
Roger,
back
022.
some throttle. All right. And now we'll just hold at about 2,500 feet. I mean, look at the visuals here, huh? That is really impressive. You got the sun just coming down through the clouds. This is live weather. Looks like we're gonna have some rain too. This is a custom livery. Just try to keep it right about here. I might have to back off a little bit since it wants to climb a little bit. It wants to climb a lot, you know. It loves to climb this plane. We already passed 2,500, you know. And so when I get there, you can see my waypoint here. And when I get there, I'm going to land. This is a bush flight, so I'm going to land in some remote areas here. And I'm going to be taking some photographs. Now, I don't want to, obviously don't want to get too close to the grizzly, so I'm going to stay a little ways away. Take our pictures without disturbing them. And when I'm done there, I'm going to take off and go get the photographs from the shore. Impressive views of this terrain here at this height. I'm not touching much right now, just minor corrections. It's just kind of going on its own. I can, you know, set the stick down and just let it go forward. You know, you see, if you notice, look at my left tank. You see my left tank? I don't have much fuel in there because we don't need any more weight on the left side of the plane. So I got all of my weight on the right. You know? And I don't want to set it to the left and end up running out, you know, so this is plenty enough fuel. So we now way over 2,000. We're over 3,000, so let's get back down a little bit. I wanted to stay at 2,500. Because you can see some of the clouds are a little bit, look like they're a little bit lower here, so we don't want to start ending up in a situation where I'm not at VFR conditions. As long as I stay low enough. And let's take a closer look here too. But when you zoom out, this is normally like smaller, so when you zoom forward on it, you know, but you can still see a little bit better. So, and it's, I believe this is the area here. That's where I need to take the other pictures. I'll know when I land. When I land, I'm basically going to come out to the north, and there's a shoreline right there, and supposedly where I can land at. Okay, now we're coming back to 2,000 quick enough. This kind of looks like area when he wanted me to land and take the pictures right here. This looks like it. It might be over there, or it might be down further. We'll see. That looks like it though. I'm gonna have to take a better look when I get over there. It's either there or right here on this area. It's really close to where I'm gonna land at to do the grizzly bear photos. Sky Jeep. It's basically what it is in a way. Now, if I keep doing National Geographic flights, I might want to do, like, I might want to have a livery, the plane all white with a National Geographic logo on each side here, the fuselage. That would be great. And it'd be really appropriate for doing these type of flights. Is this like a lake or something that's frozen over? It sure looks like it, huh? Oh, why did I lose my Garmin? What happened there? I actually hit a key and turned it off or something. That's not good. Never saw that happen before. Let's let it boot up, I guess. I must have hit a button by mistake. I don't know what I did. I have the backup map in case, but let's just keep keep on maintaining a regular heading. Yeah, it looks like it rebooted itself or something. It'll pull back up, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is. Look at this. You're looking a little closer here. That's frozen over. This whole area of water right here, lake or bay, whatever that is. Frozen over. I wonder if I could land on that ice right there. I'm not going to try, but I'm just curious. Coming back to 3,500 feet, so let's get back down a little more. Because you can see, notice the visibility is going to start deteriorating if I keep going at this height, you know. So definitely want to keep it below 2,500 at least. It could be raining up here. Yeah, I could definitely have some visibility issues, no doubt. I'm going to keep it just like this, descending at about 500 feet a minute. Let's keep it just like that, and let's not change it. Yeah, these clouds are right above me. I get into those, they look pretty thick. I might not be able to see a thing. I could still use my Gorman, of course, but this is a VFR flight. Okay, so we are actually almost halfway there to the photography point. Let's keep it coming down. I might end up at 1,000 feet before this is over with the way this is looking. Going up to 2,000 feet, and that should be good. I think this will be good enough. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, so we're going good now. Our vertical speed is pretty much stabilized, so this will work. So we're right at 1,900 feet. This will work. as soon as we cross over this water right here, we'll be landing shortly after. And where we going here, visibility will be okay here. Out this way, turn more to the south, and we'll start running into some clouds and stuff. And I think, let's see, well, it's either this shore or the other one. It's one of these. It might be this when you land to take photographs. Or right up here. Right up here, we'll see. That's why I mentioned earlier, it looked a lot similar to this. Is down further, so I do believe this is it. That looks like the location, unless it's down a little further right up in here. It might be right here. I think this is it. It's either this or this one. Try to maintain this VFR. I think that's rainbows down the water. Looks like it. Yeah, look at that double rainbow. It's getting kind of hazy here, and I'm down to 1,500 feet, and I don't want to go any lower than that, so just trying to maintain this. Sending a little bit too quick right now, so let's get back up. We don't want to go any lower than this. This is low enough. Let's get our Garmin zoomed in a little bit more. Climb back up to at least 1,500. And we have some rain. Very, very light rain, nothing major. It's not going to interfere with the flight too much, as long as it doesn't start pouring. we're gonna land over here and we're gonna get out the plane and start walking around the area. Try to locate some grizzlies and get some pictures from a distance. A little more. And the wind's blowing the plane a good bit now. Bumpy ride. Clouds look a little strange. Look at this. Oh, that's water right here. What was that? Like a mountain, a hill? No, that's not water. Yeah, that looks like a hill or a mountain of some sort. At first, it kind of looked like maybe, you know, it could have been water, like, you know, like extending up, but that's not. It's a hill, mountain. It's a mountain, maybe a small mountain. I'm going to start descending now at about 500 feet a minute. Maybe 250, 300 because I'm only at 1,500 feet. Once I get to 1,000, I'm just going to go ahead and level off. Such overcast. We're really getting close, so let's go ahead and get zoomed in just a little bit more. Let's see, I think we're at 5 nautical miles. Yeah, so we got this almost pulled all the way in. 2 miles, so really close to where we're going to land. We're going to land right in this clearing, this area right here. And hopefully we will see grizzlies here. I'm hoping. Because that's the main purpose of this flight. Certainly not seeing any just yet, but we still have to get a little closer. This is definitely the area of interest. Let me go ahead and get it. Back. Oh yeah, there is some right here. Look, let's back off all the way, all the way. There are grizzly bears. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna open the doors here on the plane, this side of the door. Get it shut down and we'll get out and start taking some photographs. I might come up with the logbook now. So it's shut down, maybe not. That's fine. But our flight will continue. Let's keep that open. Alright, let's go ahead and step out now. And we'll check these bears out and keep our distance. Okay, I just stepped out the plane. Now I'm going to walk and get a little bit closer here without alarming them. And I'm going to take some pictures. Okay, now first of all, what I'm going to do now is zoom in and get a picture. Photo 1 snapped. And this will be second photo. This will be a good one. So it looks like about 2, 3, 4, about 7 of them out here in this area. Oh, and he's getting kind of close to the plane. Very close to the plane. That's a little too close for comfort. Don't worry, I'm not this close. This is a camera view. And the weather's still overcast. Okay, so we got 3 photos. So let's go ahead and climb back aboard now, and we will head over to the second location. Okay, I'm back aboard the aircraft, so let me close the door and get our electric started up. Throttles back, parking brake is set. Let our Garmin boot up. And we're going to do a landing on a very small strip of land because that's a coastal area. They want photographs there. And the bears did get a little bit closer to the plane, closer than what I expected them to. And I got all my equipment packed up, back in the bags. Alright, into acquiring satellites. Now while it's doing that, we can go ahead and start the plane. Still on the right tank, okay. Alright, let's say bye to the Grizzlies. Such a remote area, huh? There's nothing out here but grizzly bears. Nothing. Alright, now we're gonna come back out now. But this is the area, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna. I'll notice once I see it in the air, I'll recognize it. Alright, Grizzly. See you later. Here we go. Let's turn out towards the coast now. Without getting her too
Anchorage Center
high.
Golf Charlie Tango 1022 is type 9 miles northwest of Papa Alpha Kilo Foxtrot 400 feet. Request flight following.
Golf Charlie Tango 1022 Anchorage Center. Squawk 7676.
Squawk 7676022.
022 radar contact 10 miles northwest of Papa Alpha Kilo Foxtrot 900 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 69er.
Let's keep on
Roger
turning.
022.
Get up there. To the coast here. Shoreline. At least the weather's a lot clearer out here by the coast, on the coast here, than it is back here to the north. And this is our landing spot. This is it. Okay, I can recognize it right now. Right down here. Right there. And don't try this with too many other planes. And as you can see, that is a thin strip, you know, so looks like they have some little rivers, creeks, and streams running through here, all around through here. Decent looking beach right here. And we still have some rain, light rain. Such a remote area. Very remote in all its natural glory. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to turn out this way and we're going to do our landing right around there. Little area of green water right there, and these are blue. That's green. I think that's water, yeah. Almost looks like swampy areas all along here. And you see the beach right here. Sandy too. Very sandy. Turn right down here. No, I left my fuel pump on. Don't need it on anymore. Mainly just to start the plane. At least I don't think so. I mean, I don't have an issue with it going off, but I believe if you try to start it without it on, you might have a problem. Now this is the kind of weather I like. they can keep that mess in the north, because this is a lot nicer. Still got a little bit of wind, but other than that, it's nice. I suppose I can land here and just walk on down that way, but that's going to be quite a bit of a walk. As you can see, we still have plenty of fuel in that right tank. Almost full there. So that's good. Now this waypoint isn't on my flight plan, but this is part of the flight. Look at these sand dunes right here. Kind of muddy shore too. Looks like some rocks. A lot of mud. Okay, so let's get ready to start landing. Now they're wanting these photos to do some articles about erosion and stuff in the area. Get it nice and slow. And we'll go ahead and get a little bit closer to the shore right here, and I'll start hop out the plane and start taking photos. Okay, let me get the plane shut down and continue. Let's get our doors open here. We can open both of them. All right. Now I'm going to step outside the plane and start taking photos of the area. Okay, here I am outside the plane, and take a little walk along the shore here and get these photos. It's going to be a photo stretching down here. Go right there. And walk down here. Right here. And then along this area right here. I'm going to step in the water a little bit here. This water's cold, so when I do what I need to do, I can step out really quick. Alright. So there we go. There is photos. Probably collect a few seashells around here before going back, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and get back aboard the plane now. Okay, back on board. Now, let me go ahead and get my doors closed here. Something strange going on with the prop. It could be the wind blowing it. I'm not sure. Alright, now let's go ahead and get my electrics powered up back up. Wait, not land. We don't need landing lights or panel lights. Nav lights. Rest. Fuel pump on. Everything else is looking good. Parking brake on. Set. Alright, so we're ready to start. Started up. Fuel pump off. Now when I take off, I'm going to turn over out towards the north, over the shoreline, because we're not going to mess around with that area out there with the visibility. So we're going to turn out north and we'll head on back to the airfield. As soon as that GPS gets online, requires the satellites, and it is. So we're not really that far away. So let's go ahead and go. Oh man, it jumped up quick. Yeah. Turn on over.
Anchorage Center Golf Charlie Tango
This Pacific
1022
coast.
is type 13 miles north of Papa Alpha Kilo Foxtrot 200 feet.
Ooh, we on the low
Request
speed.
flight
We on the low
following.
speed. Let's get back.
Golf Charlie Tango 1022.
I took off quick out up there, didn't I?
Squawk 0713.
Squawk 0713-022.
022 radar contact 14 miles north of Papa Alpha Kilo Foxtrot 300 feet. Altimeter 29.69er.
Roger 022.
Well, you want to kind of go about maybe, 85, 90 with this plane, because you start getting a little quick once you start getting into 100. Plus, by coming this way, you'll get to see a little bit of the coast that we didn't see when we first coming in here. This is going pretty good now. So we're only doing about 80, you know, but that's fine. 80 will work. Anything more, we'll be climbing. Which I don't mind climbing a little bit, you know, about 300 or so feet a minute, because I got plenty of room to play with here. I'm only at 1,600 feet, looking to get to about maybe 2,000, 3,000 maybe. I might go even higher if the visibility will be okay. But judging by the horizon, it's somewhat questionable, especially right up in here. Like exploring remote areas, these Aleutian Islands, I'd say they definitely fill that void for sure. And you can land like this plane. I can land anywhere, but well, other than you gotta watch the trees, but any clearing right there, you know, it can. I'm almost sure it can land right around here on these beaches. Right up here, you know. Doesn't need an airport. Airport, none. I really like the view of these mountains right here. Look at this. So we are just cruising along slowly here at 2,800 feet so far, and climbing some. This would be good if I stay here. That'll work for me. They had a fishing vessel, I forget the name of it. It's a good size. Some fishing vessel that sank south of these islands. I'm trying to think of what the name of that vessel was. A pretty interesting story. I might can look it up. Let me see if I can look this up and I can kind of explain what this is, what it was. Make sure I stay on course while I'm looking down here. I don't remember what the name of that vessel was. It's really pretty out here. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know what the name of that vessel was. It was if I'd seen it, I would know. But I don't want to get off course here. I'm still looking, so bear with me here. Don't know. There was some commercial vessel sank out there in the Aleutians. Looks like this is dated New York Times, March 24th, 2008, so that was a long time ago. I don't think that's what I was talking about. I don't know, but anyway, it was something that happened. It was in some kind of storm or something that was off the coast here, and the captain supposedly made some bad decisions, and him and his whole crew were killed when the boat went down. You know, it was a ways south of this island change, but not too far. If I remember, it was a pretty large vessel. It was good size. Looked like one of those deadliest catch type of boats, I believe. Similar to that. Reminds me of that game Fishing North Atlantic on the PC. Really good game, and you kind of do a lot of that stuff. You can choose between all these types of fishing vessels, and you can go out. It takes place off the coast of Nova Scotia. And you can catch all kinds of fish, crab, scallops. And the ships are really well modeled and really detailed. The game definitely captures that feeling of being out at sea really far in a boat when storms come up and things like that. And a few times when I was playing, loaded down to the max with fish or whatever it was I was carrying there, and my boats would be barely moving, and the waves would be picking up and get really, really rough. Your vessel will be moving all over the place. So yeah, if you're on a PC and you never checked it out, you should check it out if you think you'd be interested, because it's a really, really cool game. They did Fishing Barents Sea first. That one was first, and then they did Fishing North Atlantic second. And then they got a new game in development called Ships at Sea, which lets you do a lot of different things, fishing and other things, cargo runs and stuff too. But it's not released yet. I think it's coming out sometime next year. I'll probably do a couple of videos and post it up. I did have one or two shorts I posted months ago with it, but I might do a few videos. If you all think you'd like to watch that too, or something you might like to watch, just let me know down in the comments below. I can do some videos of that. Yeah, we got up at 3,800 feet, so we're gonna back off some. It's not that I'm worried about going too high in this plane, because I'll bring it up to 10,000 feet. Good. Like I said, if his visibility was good, yeah, definitely. You know. I don't remember the service ceiling or the max altitude of this plane, but it's a lot more, double to triple what we are now. There is this lake or bay, frozen over totally. Don't expect, when you fly this plane, if you do have it, don't expect to get anywhere quick, obviously, but it's not for that. It's for doing bush flights and short takeoffs and landings, and it's great for sightseeing. There is a version too. It comes with the plane. There's a version where you can fly that has no doors, and when there's no doors, you can really hear all of the wind and everything. It's pretty cool, you know. You can hear all of the wind around you. I think I have some flights with that plane without the doors. I have some island bush flying, a few videos. So let's see, I'm thinking right past this is where the airport's going to be. See, we have this water right here coming up, and so it's going to be right around here somewhere. We'll be there before you know it. Just take the scenery in. A lot of times, that's what it's all about. Flight simulator, you know. Especially with a plane like this. I mean, you know, there's not much to flying it. You can just, you know, just relax and know you're gonna have a good landing. Unlike some of the other planes, like, you know, I take off and I'm like, man, I gotta get this thing back on the ground, you know. Which is okay, but when I'm recording, that's not always the best thing, you know. So take it off and you're like, oh, that's a good takeoff, and think, oh heck, I gotta land this thing now. Reminds me of when I got my first, well, it was actually my third sailboat, really my second, but I'm just gonna say my third because the first one I didn't own very long now. Cal 25, then I went to OD 22, then a Hunter 33. So yeah, you heard that right. I went from a 22 to a 33. So the 33 weighed almost 12,000 pounds. Hunter Cherubini 33, and then the thing is just the keel on the boat weighed more than my 22 did. And I remember when I take that boat out, I'd be thinking, man, I got to get it back in now. You know, you got to get it back into the dock. And to a little bit of practice, that was kind of nerve-wracking at times. Maybe sometimes when you want to take it out, you know. Reminds me here, but at least this is flight simulator, so you're not really in a real plane. If you're in a real plane and you take off and you go, oh no, I wonder if I could get back, you got a problem, you know. You definitely got a problem. So you better know how to take off and land that plane if you get in a real plane. Is this like little houses or something? Buildings up here? I don't know. Might just be how the terrain looks there. I don't think so. I don't think so. But there isn't much out here. You've seen as I took off in an airport, there was not much there but the airport. So yeah, I want to take over this plane. I'm 110% confident I can land this thing. Probably one of the easiest planes to fly in a simulator. Always found the Savage Cub really easy too. The Savage Cub is probably the best plane for someone who's never played flight simulator to learn how to fly. Of course, the Cessnas are good too, but the Cessna and the Savage Cub, you know, Cessna has got a little more going on, you know, in the cockpit, more gauges, which some people who's never played flight sim might find it a little intimidating. The Savage Cub barely has anything there. And I guess this here with the cockpit somewhere in between. But like the 152, you don't have a Garmin. You know, and here you have the Garmin, so you have a couple other things here, but that's features, you know, so this is more, this plane is better equipped with these features than the Savage Cub is. I mean, you can always use, you know, this here, the VFR map, but I like to use the Garmin whenever I can. It's tempting to land the air somewhere, but I'm not going to. I know you're all ready for me to get back, so I'm going to get back. And you want to see my landing, right? Let's find out now if also if my overconfidence is my weakness. But as you've seen, I landed twice, not even on the runway. So if I can't land on the runway, that's not good. Let's turn back over this way a little bit. It should be right up here somewhere. I don't have a visual. Oh no, we right this way. I don't have a visual yet. It might be this. This might be it. That maybe. Maybe that right there. Looks like it could be a runway. there's not too much to go with other than terrain, you know, for VFR, but the terrain will work. Like you don't have any highways or landmarks like that to know exactly, you know, so you just gotta kind of pay attention to your surroundings. How detailed this terrain is. The Aleutians are certainly in a league of its own. I mean, you can look at this and know that I'm not like out somewhere out in the Caribbean or anything. You rot away, you know, because not just the, you know, the icy and snowy areas, but also the way the terrain is. Let's get our GPS in a little bit here. So as you see, we right over this strip of land right here. It seems like it's taking us longer to get back than it did to go there. Well, it did come out over this way some. It went back, so that could be why. Because I was kind of flying along the coastline there. See, I didn't go straight line. But I'm going to head direct to now, so. We're holding pretty good at about 2,200 feet. No, it's 2,500 feet. No, I'm wrong. It is 22 because right here we would be at 25. So yeah, we are at 22. Almost 23. So really, you know, kind of like 2250 or something, 2260 something. I still don't have a visual, and we are only 20 nautical miles on the Garmin here. This is really interesting terrain here. You can also use a helicopter and fly out here and just land anywhere you want. Let's go a little bit. Look at that. pull back a little bit on that zoom. Let's get a nice overview. Okay. Still turn a little bit more. This hill here could become like a little problem maybe. This gives me right where I'm going. Oh no, it's not. Okay. You know what? I think this is the airport. I think that's the runway right there. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Oh wait. Or is it right here? You know, that's not it. I think this is it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. What else would that be? I mean, there's nothing out here, so I'm thinking that's it. Well, we'll find out because when we fly over it, we'll be able to get a view of it the closer we get. Some more of this amazing terrain here. So we are at 2,100 feet, and we keep going to confirm that that is where we'll land. Make sure it looks like it is. So you can't see too well on external unless you zoom in a lot more, but just go to the cockpit view. I'm gonna come out this way so I can take a look. And yeah, I think it has a runway going this way, so maybe is it 2 or 3 runways? One this way, one this way. Yeah, I think that's one and that's one. And I don't know exactly which runway this is, so let's get a little closer. Back up the throttle a little bit. Let's go ahead and put our landing lights on. come on in and land right here. So I'm going to land here, and then I'm going to park right off onto the side right there. Throttle just a little bit, and go ahead and get it landed. Looks like I got some kind of crosswind here, huh? Or is that the way I'm coming in? Oh no, maybe not. Set it down, right on down. There we go. Maybe not exactly in the middle, but, you know, good landing. Need to worry about all of that with this plane here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it parked. Oh, it should go down a little further. They're not on the runway there. And turn up in here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull right up here by this building, and we'll go ahead and shut down and call it a flight. I'll send my photos on over to National Geographic, and maybe they'll hire me for another trip. Flight. All right, now let's go ahead and shut it down. So I had a good bit of fuel left too. And you have to add this, you know, to the other leg, so it's roughly probably about an hour. So there you have it. I hope y'all enjoyed the flight and the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.